I'm just saying though, this week's Aftermath, we back at Nachi's. You know what it is, it's your man G Carter. Give you this week's Aftermath, go over our teams. For those who are not familiar, this might be your first Aftermath. It's when we review Georgia Tech, Georgia, Florida State, Falcons, and the Cowboys. My Cowboys. So sit back and enjoy. Start off with Georgia Tech. They played my Florida State Seminoles, so I'm going to knock both of them out at one time. Florida State, we jumped out to a big lead, like 21-3 at halftime, and kind of fell asleep in the second half to hold on to a 21-16 win. Nevertheless, it's a win. We'll take it. Let's move into this Orange Bowl against Northern Illinois and, treat them boys like we're supposed to. I need a big win. Let's show up. They're coming up for the big game. They're excited. Let's go ahead and smack them back down. Let's show the Seminole Nation. Let's show the BCS that we should have been in one of those higher bowl games, like the national championship game, if we would have took care of business against Florida and NC State. I'm still a little salty about that. But we're gonna move right along to Georgia. I got my Georgia shirt on today because I want to applaud them. And that was a hell of an effort against Alabama. If you check us out online on Ustream, we Ustream before halftime and after that Georgia-Alabama game, and pretty much gave you that recap then. Alabama front seven on defense was too much for Georgia, and that offensive line for Alabama they created a whole new line of scrimmage. So in the fourth quarter, Georgia kind of wore down. Still had a shot at the end. A lot of people say he should have spiked the ball. I'm hearing reports that they practiced that already and practiced those type of situations. It just didn't execute. Neither here or there. Either you didn't execute it or you didn't spike the ball like you should have. We was yelling at the TV. Well, my homeboy Trav was yelling at the TV. Spike the ball. You could have gave yourself at least 2 shots, of trying to win that football game. Georgia, great effort. Shout out to Mark Richt giving it to that reporter, man. Tell him to shut the hell up. You know what I mean? He trying to pick on you, talking y'all ain't stepping up in big games. Y'all stepped up in that big game. Y'all like to win that game. So shut the hell up, whoever that reporter from 6080 The Fan is. Mark Richt, you doing a hell of a job. Shout out to Mike Bobo. Don't leave. I know the colleges, they probably starting to look at you right now. Stick around, win the national championship. But unless they talking that money and shit, you gotta go. Money talks, bullshit walks. But good shot, Georgia. You're in the Outback Bowl. I forget your opponent right now. Should be a good game. I think it's Nebraska or somebody like that.
Oh, we got Outback.
We got the Outback Bowl, yeah. So it should be a good game. Down in Orlando, Florida, I think it is. So show up and show out. Came up a little short from your national championship. So the Herschel Walker curse lives on from 1980. It's about 32 years and counting now. So keep fighting, Mark Richt. Keep doing your thing. We're gonna move right along to Atlanta Falcons. We're gonna move right along to those Falcons. Thursday night.
Hold on 1 second.
Like I told y'all last time, we let the Saints off the hook the first time. This time, we took care of their heads. Still not satisfied with the run stop on defense, and I'm not satisfied with the execution on offense. We got to execute much better if we want to beat some of the upper echelon teams. The Saints are not that. Even though, I lost my train of thought. Even though the Saints is a rivalry, you still gotta execute better than you did, because that's a true indication of how you gonna play when you play some of those upper echelon teams. So Falcons, let's get on the right track. I believe we got the Panthers this week. We got to go up to Carolina and face Cam. Not gonna be an easy game. Cam is playing at an all-time high right now. He's doing good right now. These last 3 games, so I expect him to have a big game. So defense, you're gonna have to stop the run better. We got to keep Cam on the sideline. Offense, we're going to have to execute better. All right? So Falcons, let's rise up. All right, we're going to move right along to them Cowboys. My team, America's team, pulled out a tough win against them Bombs from Philly. They came out to fight. You hear me? Yeah, man. Bryce Brown came out the... Bryce Brown, I like that kid, Bryce Brown. He went to Tennessee, I think it was, when your boy from USC was there. He's a real good running back. First time starting the game the week before the Cowboys. since high school. And the guy has back-to-back 100-yard games. I know the Eagle fans, you should be excited about him as a little 1-2 punch with Shady McCoy. But he's going to have to take care of the football, you know. Speaking from an Eagle nation, you know, I know y'all probably want him to take care of the football a little better. But, you know, like Coach Andy Reid, the lame duck coach, said, they just come with repetitions as he get more. He lame duck. You feel me, though? Because you know he out of there this year. You know, it's a good run, though, Andy Reid. You had a real good run. But like Andy Reid said, as it comes with repetition, you get more game speed, he'll start protecting that football better. But back to my Cowboys, we got the win nevertheless. Back to 500. I got a Cowboy fan in the building with me right now. I'm gonna bring him on, let him tell you how you feel about my Cowboys as well.
Chef Shane.
Chef Shane, come on, man. Holla at IJST fam. It's my boy Chef Shane.
Chef Shane Michaels in the building. Yeah, the Cowboys doing work, man. I've been a Cowboy fan since '72.
Go sit down, man. Take a load off. Tell him how you feel about them Cowboys. He said since '72.
Yes, what we need to do, we got to concentrate on capitalizing off the penalties, but really getting the penalties out the way. We penalized, we won it, I think, the third penalized team in the league.
We the top 3 for sure.
Yeah, so we got to work on that discipline. A lot of false starts, a lot of holding calls we get caught on, a lot of pass interference, but I like the young corners.
Yeah, what about the front 7? You know, we're missing our big boy linebackers in front. Up front, so Lee and the other guy, I forget his name. So how you feel about those backups? They've been kind of giving up some yards. How you feel about them?
Giving up some yards, but as long as we can maintain, I think if we can win the next 3 out of 4, we should be all right to make the playoffs.
Make the playoffs, because the Redskins, they getting hot. The Giants, you know how they do at the end of the year, but
we're going to have a tough battle. You know,
And the Falcons, baby.
Divisional games. Falcons got to win a playoff game to convince me.
Exactly.
And the Falcons, man. Another day, another time.
Falcons, but as long as we can, those divisional games are always tough games.
Take care of those.
If we can take care of those.
We still got the Steelers.
Oh, man.
That's going to be a big game.
That's going to be
We
a
got
big game.
Pittsburgh and the Giants left, huh?
Yeah, I think so. No, we got the Giants on. We got the Steelers on. We got the Redskins in the season on.
Redskins, right.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game. You know, RG3 doing this thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, how you feel about RG3? You know, just as a football fan.
I think he should get rookie of the year.
Over Andrew Luck?
I agree. Over Andrew Luck. Yes,
Come on now, Andrew Luck. You know, I got to play devil's advocate because we got a lot of RG3 fans. I'm RG3 fan. My son, Jacoby, oh my Lord, he's RG3 fan. But Andrew Luck is 8-4. You could say that he doesn't have as good of receivers as RG3, and he on a team that won 2 games last year.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
so that's just the pro argument for all the Luck fans out there.
He has transformed his team. He does have him on his back right now, but I believe RG3's just his athletic ability is a little bit surpasses Luck. I'm not taking anything away from Andrew Luck.
Because that boy Luck is an athlete too.
He is.
Right?
Absolutely. That's like I said, not taking anything away from Luck, but RG3 has the versatile. I mean,
He transforming the position of quarterback like man.
My concern with RG3 is he's taking a lot of hits.
Yeah.
A lot of hits. And
he's
so,
accurate. Especially from the Falcons.
yeah, he's taking a lot
For the
of
Falcons. Oh man, you still talking about that game?
But I think he will get rookie.
Cool. You hear that? All right, you a chef. He say he like RG3, rookie of the year, Cowboy fan. Hey man,
Celebrity chef.
man. You already
Celebrity
know.
chef.
Celebrity chef.
Don't forget. Yeah.
All the time, man. Hey,
Well, hey, I will like to say this.
yeah, shout out to your business. Shout out to your business. What you do, man?
Chef Shane Michaels Catering. December 22nd, Saturday, from 2:30 to 4:30. If anybody can come out, we're gonna be on Cortland and Pine feeding the homeless.
Okay.
Clothes. We really need clothes. Food is covered, but we can get some clothes, primarily baby clothes for the youngins. We'd really appreciate
And I'm gonna get a link below this video. You know, if you want to get in contact with Chef Michael to help out on Cortland, that's on December 22nd again.
December 22nd.
Feeding the homeless right before Christmas holiday time. We love that at IGST. We already a part of that, and I'm gonna make sure I get some out to him as well. All right.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, man. Again. All right.
All right, Captain.
Go Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we're gonna wrap it up. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Till next week. You know how we do. This G Carter. Holla back.